Dego Mutahi, members of the Presbyterian present, our parish minister, John Calvin Kamau, Reverend, the CAC session, SPA fraternity, the congregants and parents, good morning. My name is Mercy Jage, and I'm going to I am born again, and I am the patron of SPA this year. I have been running as the patron for 3 years now, and I want to believe that this year will be my last year to present the results. Today we are gathered here to celebrate the Lord for His favor upon us, and in specific to give Him gratitude for enabling SPA pupils to post excellent results. The class of 2022 is a class that go down in history nationally for having completed a syllabus that is covered for 12 months within 7 months. And therefore, just like the others in the nation, our pupils earned very limited time for revision and clinical guidance from their teachers. However, this morning, we are proud to say that they were able to pull through very well and successfully, and have caused us to have a smile on our faces once more. Congratulations to this class. I now take this opportunity to present the results of the class 2022 class 8 candidates. We earned a candidature of 142 pupils, and we managed to have the top scholar score 425 marks. This compared to where we were last year. Our first pupil last year scored 417. You can see it's an upward trend, and we want to take this opportunity to actually say thank you for working extremely hard to bring us to that position. We had 52 pupils scoring 400 marks and above. We earned 70 pupils scoring between 350 and 399. We earned 17 pupils scoring between 300 and 349. And only 3 candidates scored below 300. For sure, those are very excellent marks, and this translates to 383.4 as a mean of the school. Because of the handwork that class puts in together with their teachers, they placed themselves way above other schools, the private and the public schools. And in the Nairobi cluster group of schools, which has over 100 schools, they pulled up number 1. In Kiambu County, they were number 1. Our best pupil who scored 425 was the best and top student in Kiambu County. I would like to recognize him, Kibe Dongo. Be upstanding, Kibe. That is the student with the t-shirt that reads level 11. You can stand here, Kibe. And thank you for working extremely hard to come top in Kiambu County. You will agree with me that this is not by any way mean achievement, considering the duration of time the pupils had to prepare themselves for this exam. We are therefore grateful to God for giving them fullness of health, for making them focused to the very end and pulling a mean of 383.4, which is a very competitive mean placed nationally. On behalf of this church, I want to take this opportunity. I'll allow Kive first to go back. You come back with the rest. On behalf of the church, I take this opportunity to thank the candidates for working hard, working with diligence, being committed to the work that they were given on a daily basis to ensure that they do not only do it, but do it well, keeping the competition high to the very end. And this is what has given us what we are celebrating today. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the teachers and the able leadership of Mr. Mukoi, who is the head teacher of SPA, for the great sacrifice from being diligent as they guided the pupils, and for the great care that you showed, and above all, for embracing teamwork. The SPA support staff for ensuring that the welfare of our pupils is looked unto. You fed them well, you cleaned their environs, and you guided them as you transported them on a daily basis to their places near their homes. We can't take what you did for granted, and we want to say you made their life easy, and that's why they were able to perform that well. I want to say that our school is a Christian school, and therefore the pupils that we are ushering out to high school are pupils who are well grounded in their behavior. Thanks to our pastoral team led by our parish minister, Reverend John Calvin Kamau. We appreciate the effort that they make on a daily basis to teach our children values and to expose them to the will of God through the Bible. Thank you, Reverend, and the pastoral team for the work that you put in. And therefore, we are confident that the students that we usher out today, we are ushering all-rounded students. The school committee, you are people who work and remain focused. Were it not for you, we would not have the results. Thank you for ensuring that our teachers remain on toes and our pupils are motivated and focused. Please feel appreciated by the church, even as you continue to do the same for the coming class 8 pupils. To the congregants, we want to thank you for giving your resources to support our institution and for ending prayers, and may God bless you even as you continue to serve him in various ministries in our church. Finally, I want to recognize the effort our parents are putting. They have paid the fees for our students. They have given them moral guidance and support, and they have offered a suitable environment for them to study at home. Thank you, parents, for being good stewards. May God bless you as you continue shepherding them even as they continue in their high school. I want to say that with such results, SPA is known all over, and therefore our students have been called to various national schools. I just read a few, irrespective of the fact that there has been an outcry all over the country that the students have been thrown very far away from their home areas and the schools that they chose. And because, of course, of the good name of SPA, our students and the parents who worked in those national schools were able to get space for them. Some of them, of course, got direct admission to national schools, but there are other few pupils who were able to be placed by their parents because of the good name of our school. Alliance High School has admitted 5 students. Alliance Girls has taken 5. Kenya High has taken 2. Moi Girls 2. Mary Hill 5. Moranga High 5. Nairobi School 3. Loreto Rimuru 3. And there are very many others who are taken to very good private school. I already have 3 going to Kabarak High. So we want to pray that everyone will be placed in a school that will help them get good grades in Form 4. And to our candidates, as you go, I would want to tell you that get focused right from Form 1. settle down as fast as possible and let your eyes be fixed at the KCSE after 4 years to come. So do not wait until you are in Form 3, but have your eyes fixed right from now. I would also want to say that we have a current class, being the last 844. We cannot wait to see your results. The rest of the pupils who are passed through SPA have done us proud, and therefore I throw the challenge to the coming in class 8 candidates to work diligently, to work very focused, and allow yourself to be given the right guidance by your teachers. Obey your parents and do the homework that you're given on a daily basis without fail, so that you can better your grades. And I want to say that because of the good work that has been put in, we have seen candidates in the last year come from very low marks to achieving very high marks. And this time I would want to recognize our most improved girl who has improved by 48 marks. From our entry behavior. I am a teacher, and therefore I know what that means. It required a lot of hard work. It required listening carefully and doing what teachers said should be done. This is none other than Brenda Wangoi Duati. Brenda, you can step out as we present the other pupils. So at this juncture, I would say that as a church, we are prepared also than grade 6, and I want to present to you their results. I am having their results, but because this is not a competitive class, I will say that 80% of our students exceeded expectation. %20 met expectation. And comparing with the national results, I am proud to say that our students are pulled up 29% above the national score. That means that they are working very, very hard, and therefore I want to let the parents who are here and those who are seeing us online to know that the girls and boys that are going to class 7 have acquired the necessary competencies that are required to help them become ladies and men of substance. This is very good, and thank you, teachers, for doing that. I now take this opportunity to call upon all the students who scored over 400 to come. Kindly step forward. All students who scored over 400, kindly step forward. Let us celebrate them as they come. You can see they have grown. They are now ready to transit to high school, and we wish that you keep the same focus as you go to high school. I will call upon Dr. Gashari to just present on behalf of the whole lot. We will call the best student to receive a token on their behalf. Each one of them, of course, will get a token, but they will be, Kibe will take that on their behalf. Let's appreciate them. Thank you. So I will request that